Okay, this is the case of Old ManEric. He said everywhere he went for work, there were freakish things he was never told about in school, and he was an old money type who was college educated. He was the one who told me about the spider nests in Congo and Zaire, and then exactly described Menzoberranzan from D&D years before any of the books were written. He lived alone since his wife passed, and had his house covered in cultural things from Africa and Asia, like masks and weapons. The Ifriti and various tribal masks were terrifying looking from the wall scrolls and sculptures. He described several kinds of spiders and insects. He despised insects. You got bit, you passed away. One was called the 9-ball. The abdomen end was round and had the exact same shade of yellow as a 9-ball, just striped, 4 feet long, and dripped stuff that stank like 90-weight gear oil. The lavender ladies, lavender and mottled gray, they could blend into rocks, and if you weren't paying attention, you would miss seeing them move. They'd bite you, your body parts rotted off. He said that when he poked one with his stick he carried for poking snakes, it stuck to the needle-like hairs. The ones the size of apples that were brown and yellow, a spider that looked like limp vegetables or lichen, the citrus fruit-smelling ones that would hide in rocks and make a smell to attract larger animals. Then those animals would get promptly wrapped up and eaten. There were poison and venomous worms, cockroaches the size of small dogs, and water skimmers a foot long. He told me of an instance where he and his men were trapped in a cave with a group of large spiders that were almost as big as they were. He had things he called vile birds that had intelligence and evil, malicious eyes. They hunted in groups. That had to be during the late 60s. It looked ridiculous, like something you'd see from a yokai painting with big googly eyes. He said they were inedible. I have no idea if the insects were the same as Vietnam. I'm in my 40s and grew up hearing Old ManEric complain and moan about Africa and Asia. I've seen quite a few slides that he took, and half of it looks like something out of a nightmare, and the other half almost comical. He said that it's the same anywhere that humans haven't lived or have abandoned for generations.